A stream berry?
No, off.
Yeah. Yo.
Catch it. That was horrible.
That was the weakest throw ever.
Left hand.
So y'all need to go to detention or something?
All right, principal. Damn. Welcome, Redox family.
Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel for another reaction. Thank you so much for keeping up with our videos. We're here doing another Black Mirror reaction. Before we get started, just want to say that we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for our discussion portion. So if you'd like to check us out just on podcast format and only want to hear what we talk about the show and discuss after the fact, then you can check our link in the description to find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
This graphic.
Yeah, right here. There's a graphic. There's some cool
Somewhere.
things. That,
Hopefully this is the right location.
Yeah. Well, if it's not, it's going to post. You're editing, so you must have messed something up if you didn't put it there. Anyway, thanks again for watching our video. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, comment. Tell us what you think about our channel. Tell us what you think about the show. And please share because we're growing and growing and growing, and we just want to have more people along for the ride. Alrighty. I am Abe Medeiros. I am joined by Charlie Medeiros as usual, and we have our special guest from the last episode of Black Mirror, Carolina. This is our cousin. She's back again.
Hey, guys. Hey,
Hello,
everyone.
Carol. Thank you for coming again.
Thanks for having me again. I thought you were going to kick me out after the last one.
Nah, you did great. You did great.
Hey.
Hopefully everybody loves you, but I'm sure they will. We saw a crazy ass Black Mirror episode the last time. Joan is awful.
Literally still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I didn't just cancel our Netflix subscription.
Yeah,
right
low key. I feel like Netflix is shady and some weird stuff is
Did any of
happening
you read
there.
the terms and conditions?
Yeah, like high key. I feel like I need to go comb through that.
Between the last episode and this one? No.
We're still ignorance is bliss, obviously. All right. I mean, I don't have much to say other than the fact that I'm super glad Black Mirror is back. It was awesome seeing that last episode, and I don't know how they're gonna top it. So let's get into episode 2, Loch Henry. You guys ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, it didn't say Streamberry. I'm upset.
Streamberry's evil. Remember?
Loch Henry. We made popcorn too if you guys want some. I'm the audience, but it's fine. You can have it too.
Shut up.
Hey man, after that last episode, everything's possible.
Man, this is the hard thing I have with Black Mirror because every time I see an actor, I'm like, I know you from somewhere. I just can't pinpoint where because I'm terrible with actor names and where they're from.
That's not Timothy Chalamet.
Bruh. I'm the Walmart version.
Jeez.
Sorry, that's mean.
The title is already giving play on Loch Ness, and it's looking like we're in Ireland.
Yeah.
I took a detour after Lust to show Pia the pretty way.
Are they Irish?
Watch them be Scottish.
Something like that, yeah.
I like your accent.
Kind of sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Help is on the way, dear!
Did you grow up in America, or are you originally from...
Jesus, Mum.
The racism coming out.
Right.
Or the out of touchness.
You're only staying 2 nights.
Well, we got to head on to Rum to shoot my film. Our film.
Oh, so they're filmmakers?
I guess.
Shooting a documentary?
He guards rare eggs against collectors who want to steal them. The way I see it, this is going to be a story about one of the last remaining holdouts against the commodification of nature.
Not about a man who watches eggs.
He's like a vigilante, a guardian angel.
Who guards eggs? Me with the prices of eggs these days.
You see how she's reacting? Yeah, because his dad was a cop.
Did you see we got a letter that one of our neighbors is going to
Eggs in the neighborhood.
grow chickens?
Yeah,
farm
yeah.
chickens?
You're gonna farm chickens. Don't have eggs.
Does that thing work?
Last time I checked.
No tape. Boo.
No camera.
What's Bergerac?
Bergerac, old detective show.
Your folks were seriously into it.
Mum had a crush on John Nettles, the guy who played Bergerac. She used to say he had a nice bum.
I do not want to think about your mom getting wet over some dude's butt.
Well, he did have a nice one.
Awkward.
Right.
Very.
Might get windy. I can fill you a thermos with some tea.
It's no bother, Mum.
Well, have a nice time.
Give me some weird vibes.
Yeah.
We're the only ones here. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a little creepy that they're like, seems like they're the only people that live there.
Yeah, it's like a ghost town. Oh, the pub. There's people.
I told you never to show your face in here again.
Uh-oh.
You can walk right back out that door. Now!
Hello, Stuart.
How you doing, you f***ing wank, eh? What the f*** is with that hair, eh? You gonna tell me your pronouns?
Oh my God.
This is Pia. She was on my film course as well.
Oh, your course, was it?
No.
Oh, he thinks they're going to name it after him someday.
Well, I thought they were gonna name it after me, so.
Yes, well, that would be the smart move, eh? What with f***ing diversity and all that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of c***, what are you doing?
I should say hello.
No, don't bother. That'll be his 5th refill today. Only reason he comes downstairs these days.
Jesus.
Jeez.
I don't get it. It's so beautiful around here. How are you not overrun with tourists?
Because of Ian Adair.
Who is Ian Adair?
You didn't tell her about Ian Adair?
Come on.
I was gonna say it's haunted.
Ian Adair was a guy. He lived up at 5 Acres Farm on the hill there with his mum and dad. People said he was quiet, easily led, not too bright, all of that. You know.
Or he was a serial killer.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Turned out he tortured and killed people.
There you
it's
go.
building up to that.
I haven't got your storytelling instincts. You tell it.
Picture it.
Oh God, they're gonna show it to us.
Interesting.
And in 1987, this couple in their 20s hired a cottage for their honeymoon.
Back home, we still had tourists.
They were here for about a week. Loads of people saw them.
The camera
Oh, the one that was in the.
in the room.
Oh.
Come the end of the week, they're supposed to have left. The cleaner comes to get their cottage ready for the next booking. The car's parked outside, and all this stuff's still there.
And all the tapes that they have in the house that his mom has.
Of course, Dad gets called in.
His dad was a local policeman.
She knows that. But then weeks go by, and there's no sign of them, nothing. Then Princess Diana died. Papers moved on to that. Story fizzles out. Finished.
Until one day.
One night, Ian Adair's drinking in here.
In here.
Oh, I drank in here all the time. Always sat right there.
Anyway, this night, he's had way more than usual. People say he's talking weird. There's a poster of the missing couple on the wall. He even makes comments about the girl. And your dad?
Yeah, the old pissed. He tells Ian he's barred. Ian tells him to fuck off.
So then Dad...
That's his dad, Kenneth.
Yeah, of course it's my dad. Dad drives up to 5 Acres, knocks on the door, says, just want to talk to you. Ian doesn't answer. Dad's walking back to his car when Ian opens the upstairs window and shoots him.
Oh, so he killed his dad.
Sorry, he shot your dad?
Yeah, not fatally, in the shoulder. Bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's how he probably got sick.
Right.
Calls for backup when from inside the house.
Now he goes.
Nothing. Backup arrives.
1, 2, 3. Killed the couple. Killed himself.
There's shot his mum and dad, then
Oh,
himself.
Oh,
Total wipeout. Homicide.
bro.
I love this guy.
Oh, God.
They found the couple.
It chopped him up to pieces.
Oh, so I'm assuming they weren't the only ones.
And inside it's like a torture room. This guy had been abducting people.
The honeymoon couple?
Fuck me and the rest of them.
The other tourists.
Countryside can be pretty dangerous. Deep water and all that, you know. Sometimes people went missing.
How many are we talking about?
8.
Oh.
All been tortured.
And the rest of it. Dark sex things, really extreme stuff.
Yeah,
It'd give
okay,
you
okay.
nightmares.
That is a lot.
Jesus.
And as you can imagine, it doesn't look great on TripAdvisor.
Doesn't look great on TripAdvisor.
But your dad, he recovered. I mean,
His injuries weren't that bad. He was in hospital for a couple of weeks.
Right.
But while he was in there, he got MRSA. And that killed him over time.
What's that?
MRSA. It's like
It's an infection?
yeah. I don't think it's in this. Have you ever heard of SARS?
Yes.
I think it has something to do with that.
Is it like ALS type thing?
No. It's
not
like
related?
it's like viral. I think.
Some sort of infection.
can we go see where it happened?
Is she dead ass? Pia. Be so for real.
Can we get in there?
No. It's boarded up. There's planks. Why would you want to get in there?
This is what our film should be about.
Mm.
Quaint little village, but for years, this Hannibal Lecter dude has been operating a death den at the heart of it. I mean, it's a story.
She's kind of right. On this, I'm going to side with her. I'm not going to lie. This is a much better story here.
It is, but like
We
it's
know-
so personal for him. His dad died.
Yeah. But you heard
As a
how he
result.
talked about his dad, though.
Just not the kind of thing I want us to make.
Yeah. So clearly he does have some sort of personal feeling towards that.
Definitely.
If you don't want to make it, I will.
Oh, yikes.
Ian Adair shot my dad. He died, Pia. He fucking died. That's real. That's not fucking content.
Of course it's not. That's not what I
He
meant.
dredged up so much shit for Mum. She lost her husband.
Okay, and we can make that point.
I think his biggest thing is that it's going to affect his mom. He talked about how his dad died when he was super young.
It's a brilliant idea. Visual showcase. Bring the tourists back.
Yeah, it would. So on one hand, it's going to hurt his mom. On the other hand, it's really going to help his community.
Will it?
I mean, potentially. I mean, if you're bringing attention to it, potentially bringing tourists, even true crime people come in just to check it out.
This is a whole archive.
I'd call it a morbidly obsessive collection.
Mum's Stone Age VCR.
They're gonna see some disturbing stuff
Yeah.
on there. There has to be.
Left eerily abandoned, yet despite extensive searches of the local area,
That's
there's
done.
still no...
Dawn, the missing girl's very attractive, so
Objectified much?
everybody's just
Jeez.
hoping they'll be okay.
Random. That girl's pretty. Can't believe she's gone.
Shouldn't he be making movies about it? F me movies.
He knows something.
He's implicated somehow. His dad hated it from the start. He said that weird thing in the interview.
I think it's also interesting that like they kicked out Ian.
Yeah.
But he,
Yeah, but they
like-
kicked him out because he was being like ridiculous.
But he told him never to come back.
Yeah.
You're a regular. You had one drunken night. You're a barkeep.
Yeah, but he was
You're
saying
kicking
like
him
he
out
was gonna
forever?
come out and shoot the whole place up.
Yeah.
After he said you're getting kicked out.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's nothing.
There's definitely some weird stuff though.
Yeah, I'm fishy.
The fact that they're editing this on Premiere is giving me PTSD.
Only editor problems.
Yeah.
They haven't discovered Resolve yet, Charlie. You have to tell them. Put them on.
Adobe, you served me well for 10 years, so I don't know if well is the word.
You did the job.
Sad, but it felt my thorough when I me.
Did we hear him telling his mom that he's gonna make this, or does she not know yet?
I don't think he said
I don't think
anything
she's aware.
as far as we know, which is not good.
Nope.
Should have said something.
Can we just go back to the part where you...
The fuck was that? Probably broken. Stop touching it.
Ambulance is on the way. You'll be all right, Mr. Kane.
Fuck off me, and you fuck off, you parasite, you fucking insect. Why dig around? It's done. Worst thing that fucking happened, and you're here fucking pulling it all up, and for what? For what? You want a fucking award?
Nah, this man, you did it, bro. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Or they stayed longer than they said they were.
Just thinking, if you're staying on for a few days, I could do my shepherd's pie, but Pia, I'm not sure if you eat meat.
I do meat.
That's Stuart, Richard's boy.
Aye?
What is it you're working on?
We're doing a documentary about what happened. Ian Adair and all that.
Not about your man and the eggs.
No.
You'll explain what he did to your father.
Only if you want us to.
Oh, I want you to. People should know. Everyone should know. My Kenny died because of that man. If Ian Adair was still alive, I'd wring his neck myself. With these hands, I would. We were happy before he broke it all, ruined it all. Such a stupid man. Just the waste of it.
Yeah?
Clap.
Do I need to do that too? In years since I was in front of any kind of camera at all. Last time would have been that old one your dad had. But your dad never had all this stuff.
He wasn't filming for broadcast.
Can you imagine?
I had a wild theory for a second, but I don't know.
Hold on to it.
How come you're using this old thing?
The police forensic shot on tape back then.
Okay, so they're using the camera that they found.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder if
Do that
that's
a bit
gonna
more
be
quietly.
Getting nervous.
I'll put the crowbar on whisper mode.
I love this dude.
I mean, y'all got all that on, but not a mask. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
I'd be in a full hazmat going in that place.
You couldn't pay me enough to go in that place.
Like those, what's that show? The Ghost Hunters show or whatever?
Oh yeah. Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. This is what this feels like right now.
Found the door to fucking hell.
Creepy.
God, I was already like dying.
It'll be all right, I promise.
I'm just like scared it's gonna be like some barbarian shit and she's gonna like come out. Like,
Yo, chill. That would be very off-brand for
yeah.
Black Mirror.
Is that your stage blood mix?
That is still in the bag. This is lemon juice.
What's that for?
Shows up on the black light. Just drip a wee bit down here. Don't think we need the lemon juice.
Nope.
No, not at all.
That might be a tourist draw in itself, actually.
Good luck advertising that.
Yeah, bro. People will go. There's people who pay for that stuff. Be part of like
sure,
Ghost
yeah.
Adventure stuff.
It's a kind of weird sex thingy, probably.
Eye on the road, bro.
What the hell did they hit?
A truck, it looked like.
You're likely still concussed, so we have to keep you in for observation.
Yeah, but what about Stuart?
Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Stuart?
where's he at?
Oh, there he is. Why is he there?
Question?
Oh, because he got hurt, remember? Yeah, that's why.
Oh yeah.
He fell down the stairs.
Right.
You rest up.
Him being alone in the hospital with this guy is not gonna be my
Not
theory. I don't know.
Your wild theory is checking out in your brain still.
I don't know. I still get weird vibes from the mom.
I do too. I think she has something to hide.
For a second, when doing the interview and stuff, I was like, okay, maybe not. And she
From the
was like super
beginning.
supportive of it.
Yeah.
But I think wild theory that pieced in my head is that she and the other dude probably having like an affair or something. The dad was about to catch them, and the old guy's the one who shot him.
I don't know. I feel like the twist is gonna be something we didn't expect.
Maybe.
I think they're implicated somehow, but I'm not sure what the hell happened.
Or maybe they're the parents.
Oh, she's gonna find some shit on this.
Alright, I'm gonna start from here, and then you guys just.
Oh, okay, this is their footage. Never mind.
Look like you're examining
She's gonna see
stuff,
something
okay?
in it though. Right?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Oh my gosh, this music is not good. Something is oh my gosh, what's
Something is afoot.
happening? Something's coming.
Mr. Kane?
He's gonna beat him with his crutches.
Facts.
Oh shit, he's actually gonna kill him.
What do you
Or he's
want?
gonna confess. Or tell him to stop filming.
Yeah.
You have to stop your film.
Yeah.
Why?
Keeps cutting back to the mom. Something's freaking weird.
Yeah.
And the shepherd's pie.
And the shepherd's pie.
I think I've always known.
Maybe he's the good guy in this.
Here.
Oh no.
Hurry up. Okay, as you can see, our guests are still
That's dad?
delighted.
Might be.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's why.
He's gonna have fun with the both of you.
The mistress is gonna have fun with the both of you. It's the mom. Oh,
That's
the
his
mask.
Yeah, that's really his mom.
They had seen the mask. What the hell is that? She has a drill on her?
Shepherd's pie. It's ready.
Right.
I'll plate up.
She's gotta get the hell out of there right now.
No, she's gonna want to keep watching. I know it.
Yeah,
Oh, yikes.
she sees it.
Look, she's gonna see the mask.
Oh my gosh, why do you hang it
That
up like
scene
a
right there.
prize?
Everything all right?
Yes, into the bathroom.
So I guess Stuart's dad is not the bad guy in this situation. See, I knew. See, they threw us off because they made him seem suspicious.
Yeah. He was like the old drunk.
Yeah.
He's got hidden secrets or some crap. But
I mean, I think he
He's
does.
trying to forget some up shit that.
No, he definitely knew something because he went to go
Right.
talk to Davis.
why hasn't he?
Are you sure you're okay, dear?
I'm just stepping out.
Out right now.
I just feel cooped up. A little walk, clear my head.
Are you sure everything's all right?
I'm fine, really. I won't be a minute.
Well, she
With
left
the
her shit
computer.
upstairs.
Yeah, she's gonna check
go see.
the computer. She's gonna see it. She's gonna see the tape and she's gonna know.
Yo, Black Mirror just turned into straight like horror, like thriller.
Oh my
suspense.
gosh, why is she not moving her legs faster?
Get in the car. You come back now.
She knows too many secrets.
I won't hurt you.
How can you trust that after watching what she just watched?
Oh, she died.
What?
She hit her head on a rock or something.
Yeah,
I think she did.
Oh, yikes.
but she's the only one who knows. If she died, then that's.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that, I don't think.
No, she has no idea where she is.
I'm saying that Pia is the only one that knows of her crimes right now.
But
Right,
the
yeah.
dad
Has
is
the evidence.
the other dad is talking to
Yeah, but they don't have the
Davis.
concrete evidence. She did. Pia had the concrete evidence right
they
there.
have it all over his house.
No, yeah.
Every single one of those tapes
Maybe,
is a
yeah.
torture tape.
Probably, yeah.
1,000%.
But she could easily now go home and destroy it. I don't know.
Jesus, the trophies. Nah,
She's
there's
gonna
some
watch them for
freaky
fun?
fetish shit.
Oh,
Oh,
she's gonna destroy it.
Oh, yeah.
She has to. Oh, it's a suicide note. Basically, like, here you go, son. Here's all your stuff for your movie.
Oh,
Hang
oh my
herself.
god.
Wow.
With the mask on?
I have chills, full body chills. That
Bro.
is, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's so dark.
She's admitting.
Bro, the horror
like,
directing in this is
accepting who she is.
incredible. Holy shit.
They're making a documentary on him now.
Yeah, because now his angle is
Yeah.
way deeper than they thought.
Wow.
And now we're going to see it?
Oh,
Or a trailer.
a stream
No, f off.
Yo!
The local officer, Kenneth McCardle, and his wife, Janet.
McCardle shot the Adair's dead, deliberately wounding himself to cover up his role in the slaughter.
There's documentaries.
Oh my god, bro. They're going full tilt with this.
Oh my god, his bar is packed.
And the BAFTA goes to
That was a callback to a previous
Loch
episode.
Henry.
And of course, the most important person on the stage. I'd like to dedicate this award to Davis McCardle.
and to his late girlfriend, Pia.
Oh,
Jesus.
poor guy.
He just wanted to do a thing on the guy who watches eggs, bro.
Bro, stay with egg dude. There can't be more to this. Like, what else is there
He
to say?
turns
How
on.
long is there in the episode?
He turns on the TV and it replays it all on Streamberry.
Oh my god.
A red carpet for you, eh? We've been booked up for weeks, pal. Listen how packed it is.
No.
The masks.
That was a thing that I was going to talk about too. Is like how
I'm literally
this
about
kind
to
of stuff
tear
is sensationalized.
Yeah.
Like the murder serial killer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it becomes fanfare.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's morbid, dude. That's absolutely morbid.
His passion became his nightmare.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. What the hell? Charlie Brooker again, bro. You're on crack. Like,
nah, he
you're
needs
on...
to stop. He needs to be examined.
Jesus. Oh my
How do you get these
Lord.
ideas, dude?
Whoa.
You know what I was thinking? Like, as that was ending the entire time, is like, I wanted a full feature film of this.
Oh,
like, this could have been a
Loch
full
Henry
film.
thing.
Like, this entire thing could have been an entire
Yeah.
film. It was an amazing concept. Like, really, really good. Like, almost classic horror concept.
Right.
Jesus. Very big difference from the first episode to the second episode.
Yes, but I like that it was in the same universe.
Yeah. Still in the same. I think
Which
everything.
I don't feel like that happens with Black Mirror all that often.
I think this is. There's got to have been callbacks before, but I think this talks about this episode for sure plays on the fact that this is all a universe, like all in the same world. Because the Streamberry thing, we saw that, like that's all the same. But if you saw in the BAFTAs presentation, they were talking about San Junipero, and that is a callback to an episode in previous season. I think it's like season 4, season 3. So they very much are like letting you know that this is all within the same world. Like,
right.
These are events that have happened, and like people are aware of them. I guess we can kind of start with just the premise, right? These filmmakers. You have Davis and you have Pia, aspiring filmmakers, have gone to film school. It seems like they've bonded over this passion together, and then they have kind of this disagreement, right, of like what exactly the documentary should be about. When Pia finds out the story of what happened at Loch Henry and how there were murders and how now it's a ghost town, all this stuff. And you can see that Davis is super hesitant on it. I wanted to ask you guys about it. How did you see that playing out? Do you think Pia was justified in asking him to try to, shoot that documentary? And was his reaction and hesitation, justified? What did you guys think about that? Start with Caro, I think.
Personally, I think like viewing it from like a partnership type of situation, she was completely in the wrong in my eyes. Like that was the time to support Davis and be like, I get it.
Right.
Maybe it is. And it's hard because you were like, yeah, it is more interesting. And
Yes.
it is. That documentary, I'd watch it.
Oh,
If it was
yeah.
on Netflix,
1000% I'd watch it.
So yeah, and I probably wouldn't watch the egg one.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 1000%.
But I just feel like,
Think about the personal element.
yeah, like I think for Davis, that was the first thing I said. I was like, his dad died because of this. And even though he maybe didn't show that at the beginning, like, that's still your dad. Like, you're still feeling something.
Right.
So I don't know. I see both sides, but I still am leaning towards she should have just kept her mouth shut.
Yeah. What about you, Charlie? What do you think?
I agree with Caro on that. It's like too touchy of a subject for Pia to even like think that was okay. Is messed up. But the temptation is there. It's like your drive as a filmmaker is to get those like juicy, interesting stories. And she, obviously she knew the egg thing wasn't gonna be it,
Yeah.
And when she saw that, she was like, there's an opportunity here. And she, rather side with the opportunity than to side with Davis, I guess, and his feelings.
I want to dig into that because I think obviously we know with every Black Mirror episode, it's a commentary on something, right? Like the last one was commentary on AI. That I think this was honestly a very big commentary on filmmaking, media, and potentially like the exploitation of it. But also like, if you think about it, most directors, most filmmakers, whatever, regardless if their story is fiction or not, they have source material that comes from somewhere of personal like happening, right? Some sort of personal history. You write what you know. That's a very common saying for writers, directors, whatever. So like if I think about it in that sense, Pia was so right to kind of like push him into like, this is something about your town. Like there's a very personal element here. There's something here that people are actually going to care about. But it's like, how deep is too deep? How where is the line for you to draw? And obviously he had no idea what he was going to uncover in this.
Right.
But I think there's a commentary here of like, yes, the story can be incredible and it will resonate with people, but will it do more damage than good?
Yes.
Writing, like diving into something personal.
That reminds me of the most recent Dahmer one.
Right. His
mom commented on that, and she was like, "This is bad, and this is gonna cause a lot of ideas."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It gives you exactly what you need because it shows literally everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish it because it was a little bit too much for me.
The Dahmer series that came out.
Yeah, the one with the guy from American Horror Story.
Yeah,
I couldn't get through the first episode.
Yeah, but
there was a lot of issues with that.
Disturbing
I think,
documentary.
like, to her point though, she's, in my opinion, totally right. Like, you put all those things on screen and you lay it out exactly how it happened and how he got away with it for so long and yada 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 yada. And we're in a world that people are wild,
mm-hmm.
and it's easy to obtain a lot of detrimental things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think to your point of like, is it doing more harm than good?
Yeah.
You know,
probably.
that's definitely.
You know, I mentioned that it was a commentary on like sensationalism of this type of content,
Yes.
right?
I
So,
remember you mentioning that.
and I'm guilty of that too because I don't watch horror films or like the true crime stuff. I can't watch it. Watching it is too much for me. But I listen to it on podcasts all the time.
True crime stuff, yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting.
So on the way to work, on the way back to work, it's something to pass the time, and you're always like, it's always the what the fuck reaction, you know, of the craziness that goes on and how people can do such dark shit.
Yeah.
And it captures our attention. It's clearly content that can be
exploited,
monetized.
Yep.
To the max. So
yeah, we saw all of that in this thing, right? Because you see him make it to the BAFTAs, and you could tell it was like a dream of his, but he couldn't even enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because you see people, I mean, he didn't see this, but like people in the pub of his hometown, like celebrating this achievement and then wearing the mask that his mother is.
That was
like,
fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was horrifying, dude. Like, there's a horror within a horror of this movie, of this episode, because there's the horror of what actually happened, and then there's the horror of somebody personally uncovering this and like having to deal with, you know, not being able to even enjoy what could have been the biggest achievement in his life,
right?
Because of the horrible truth that he uncovered.
That aspect as well of them wearing the masks and stuff, it kind of shows how these criminals and how these twisted people basically become celebrities in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that happened, I believe, with Ted Bundy,
With Bundy.
as well.
There were girls who
would send him letters, right?
I personally know of somebody who
That's
watched it and after was like so hot. I would
my
probably
God.
be a victim, blah, blah, blah. And I've heard
Ew.
so many, I've seen tweets, whatever.
But there's people like that.
Exactly. But it's almost like
They romanticize it.
I was about to say, you like, what is it? Detach what actually happened to what you're seeing in like this film or whatever. And it goes back.
The danger of it, the attraction of danger,
Yes.
or
and
like,
it goes back to Davis's comment of like, it was a death. It's not content.
right.
But like it becomes content and you can make it. She was like, this is going to look professional, blah, 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 blah. You can make it be great.
Oh, yeah.
Be super captivating. Be a story that's like, whoa, this is so fucked up. I can't even imagine this happening in real life.
Yep.
But like.
And you think about, just to call back to the last episode when they talk about like the negatives of people's lives being more enjoyable and more, it's better content, for lack of a better term. And that's exactly what happened here is like, oh, you had this little interesting egg guy, like whatever. But like, bro, the real good content is this horrible shit that happened to bad people or to good people, and then how it really messed up the town and how your family is actually implicated. Isn't that really messed up? And wouldn't you like to tell that story? No, but I know people would eat it up. Right. I know people would eat it up.
Yeah.
Which stinks because I feel like Netflix is doing this, but they also are like the number one. They're guilty for.
They're the culprits.
They're the number one culprit,
right,
for putting out this sort of material over and over. And then I think back to shows that do it a little bit differently, like Mindhunter. And I'm disappointed that couldn't continue, but all this other garbage can.
Because what's the difference between Mindhunter for people who don't know? Because I don't know.
From what I understood from Mindhunter, and I also didn't watch the whole thing, so I apologize if I'm wrong going into this, but from what I understood, it's not as much as, you know, the horror and the thriller of it all, of
the suspense
and all that, but it's more of diving into the psyche of those people.
Yeah,
because it's a detective that goes and visits these different serial killers.
Okay.
And it's like actually historically like real serial killers.
That piece makes sense.
And he has them retell the accounts of what happened, and he's like digging into their mind to understand why they're like that.
Yeah, that's psychologically interesting.
Right. Well, this whole time I was like, I still am super confused as to how these two parents find themselves in a situation of enjoying that. Clearly it's a fetish. I get it.
Yeah, it's sadistic.
But like, are you just born with that? Do you get tortured into that? Is that like a cycle? Like,
is there some trauma or something that happened
I think
prior?
that whole Mindhunter thing is way cooler of a
premise.
Yeah, of a way to look at it. Like, whoa, this person went through XYZ to get to doing this, or went through nothing, was born this way, whatever. Because like, what, psychopaths are born like that, right? Or sociopaths?
Not necessarily. It's usually some sort of trauma.
One of them has to do with.
I do believe that there are some sort of genetics involved, but I know that traumatic events do have
trigger it.
Some sort of you know, detrimental effect to people's psyche and can cause that. Honestly, I'm not an expert, so I don't want to. No. You know, so like continue to speak on.
In Mindhunter, there is the co-ed killer. Yeah, Edmund Kemper is his name. He's like one of the first ones that the detective in the show interviews. And he's a real life guy. He killed like so many people. Cops could never catch him. And he had to end up basically turning himself in because he got bored.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he killed so many people that
he got bored.
He got like the cops couldn't catch him. He was too good at getting away and not leaving any tracks behind that he got bored and just turned himself in.
I did it.
It's crazy. But in the little interview and all that they show, he talks about, you know, his past, how his mother like mistreated him and didn't like him. So it does, I think, have to do with a lot of like upbringing stuff and all that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other factors too, but shit's crazy.
No, it's unreal.
Whoa.
It's absolutely insane. But like, again, freaking them doing the whole, you know, making it in the same world, the whole Streamberry thing, all that.
I want to say, so here's my thing with the I think we're getting caught in this thing of like, oh, Netflix is putting this out, but I feel like this is a Black Mirror like pointing the finger at Netflix a little bit and putting this.
Could be, but I don't know how Netflix was just like, okay.
Because the problem is
because the viewership.
Because the problem is Black Mirror will say, okay, here it is, and then Netflix is gonna be like, oh, this Streamberry stuff's a little too on the nose, and be like, okay, fine, we won't put it in. We'll just tell the public that we, you know, had something that was a criticism of Netflix, and you know, you didn't want it out there. That can get leaked to the media, and then that looks even worse on Netflix. You know what I mean?
Could be. Yeah. But it's not just them. Like every streaming service has their own version of, you know, these types of shows. Like the, you know, the murder stuff and whatever.
Yes.
But
I think that this was a little less on the nose of like, oh, we're blaming Netflix for this kind of thing. I think this was much more commentary on like filmmaking and exploitation of real life events, and how while you might get some good content out of it, like there's real life ramifications to the people who went through that shit.
Yeah.
So that's the wild thing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Why do you guys think that the mom was so eager to like join the documentary that they were making?
Bro, that's a really good question. That's honestly a really good question, because I thought about that of like, she could have just told them, no, it's too painful for me, and maybe they would have ended up stopping.
I guess that would have been obvious.
Could it though?
No, because they had at that point they didn't know anything.
They didn't.
And we thought she was gonna say no.
Right. And she and Davis had called out before, like, it's gonna be too painful for my mom.
You know,
right.
You know why I think it is? It's like the thrill of it or the remembrance of it is what excited her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just look at the way that she went through that box of like all the photos and weird
the
shit
grin.
that she had from all the previous, victims and stuff.
Yeah.
She was like grinning, like you said, smiling at it. So I feel like her son being involved and doing stuff like that is almost like her being able to relive it in a way, in some sense.
Yeah.
And it was something that she enjoyed, which is so fucked up.
I mean, I think even watching the scene where she sat down for the interview after we knew, you could hear like my dad never, or the dad.
Oh.
What did he say?
Sorry.
What was his name? Kenneth? The dad?
The dad, yeah, Kenneth.
Kenneth's setup was never like this. Blah, blah, blah. Little things that she would say that
little
pointed
hints
to that.
Yep.
And she was clearly having a pretty good time. Like,
yeah,
in front of that camera.
Yeah. And it was so like the way she deflected all the blame to Ian and all of that and said that, he's the reason that your dad died, all this stuff. I don't know. It was just so, it was almost like she had that prepared. You know what I mean? Like she had this memorized in case somebody asked. I mean, she probably had been interrogated by police and whatever because he was involved in all this stuff. So, but I don't know. I don't know if at the end she wanted to get caught or she almost just accepted that what was happening. Because
this was a different.
See, that's the thing. When I feel like she put on the mask and like got ready and whatever, I feel like that was her acceptance and showing to like everybody, especially Davis, this is who I am, and I'm finally ready to let everybody know that I'm cool with it. I'm actually happy with it. I had a great time, and here you go.
And the worst thing is like not a sorry to her kid
ever.
Not an apology, not an explanation, nothing. Just for your film.
No.
Here you go. I'm gonna make your dream come true. You show everybody how much of a monster I am.
It's almost like you're welcome.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe the twist. Here you go. This film's gonna make you insane. Like it's gonna give you the BAFTA that you want. You know what I mean? Like
wild.
Like that's the nuts part. Is like clearly his mom has some sort of something psychologically that's wrong. That's maybe not quite right with her. But the thing is, we kind of see from the beginning, Davis doesn't really have a great relationship with his mom.
Yeah.
Like they're not very warm to each other. They're not very close, it doesn't seem.
I think it said that he left and moved out, right?
He went to school. Yeah. I'm assuming he probably went to school in America.
Yeah.
Or maybe in London or some film school in Europe, but I would assume America because it's how he probably met Pia.
Right.
But yeah, I just you could tell there was something about his mom that was off, and we got towards the end that maybe this was just her life. She was now too tired to run, nowhere to run anymore, and now that her husband's gone, her kid's gonna hate her. There's nothing else for her to live for. She's just dead. Also, an unrelated thing that I wanted to call out: the irony of Stuart or somebody when they were first talking about the premise of what was happening. They talked about the countryside's kind of dangerous.
Yes,
there's running waters and whatever. But nobody would notice that people were getting killed, and lo and behold, Pia dies literally by trying to cross the river.
Yep.
And like she's in the midst of this horrifying scenario, but like it was truly the countryside that killed her. I just thought that was very like a touch of detail calling back. So
you said like, oh, you'd watch a whole film on this. I wish they would explore like if they did anything more with this, the whole like how was Ian even there? Like how was he part of this? How did the policeman?
Oh yeah, there's a lot a lot of layers.
There's so much.
That's
I really
why,
liked it, but it's crazy.
Well, that's why I'm saying I would have loved for it to be a feature film because like this premise was insane. But this is the problem with Black Mirror. It's not even a problem. It's great. Like almost all of these premises, I'm like, bro, they could have done even more with this if they really wanted to.
The whole season.
Yeah, they could do, you know, continuations or whatever, but this is the great thing about Black Mirror is like it gives you like an hour just about of this one really intricate layers of a story and lets you dive in, and you know, next time around it's going to give you something equally as crazy in a completely different perspective, because like truly these 2 episodes, you know, the premise couldn't be more different, but some of the themes are still kind of similar.
Yeah.
And man, they're so good at what they do. They really are. This series is goated. Like, it's really unmatched in my eyes.
That was so shocking.
Yeah, straight up.
You're gonna have some good face.
Yeah, bro. Yo, my jaw was dropped for like a full.
I definitely have some
2 minutes. Yeah, no, I literally was like this the whole time she was watching the video.
That's wild.
Oh, crazy. I thought from the beginning too, like the Bergerac, like the videos, that there was something fishy there. I was like, something here that's not right. Yeah, insane.
I can't. I'm like really, wow.
Yeah, crazy.
That was wild.
All right, y'all. So far for me, 2 for 2. Both episodes insane. You guys agree?
1,000%.
Yeah. So we got 5 more. Again, don't know how. You know, it's not even about topping it at this point. It's just like, what else can they do? But they always got something. Black Mirror. So, all right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. And you know, watching and reacting with us. Tell us what you thought in the comments. And stay tuned for our next reaction episode of Black Mirror. See you soon. Peace.